Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time you are coming across this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever we drop content. On this channel, we drop meaningful and educational contents back to back. And to my returning subscribers, I want to say a big thanks to you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your trust. Without wasting more time, let's dive into today's content. They thought he was dead, a forgotten prince buried by betrayal and time. But in the land of Congo, a lion never dies quietly. He watches, he waits, and when the time is right, he roars. The kingdom of Congo had not healed. Years after the death of King Nzinga, Congo, his once mighty empire stood divided. Greedy governors ruled over broken provinces. Sacred lands had been sold for silver. The drums of unity were silent, and the people had forgotten the rhythm of hope. But deep in the shadows of the forest, hope had been growing, tall, quiet, and strong. Nzinga Mvemba, the son of the fallen king, had come of age. No longer a hidden child, he was now a man, trained in war, sharpened by silence, and guided by the wisdom of his grandmother, the Queen Mother. One morning, as the mist rolled over the hills, a scout returned to their secret camp with urgent news. A village loyal to the old king had been burned to the ground, its shrine desecrated, its elders chained and sent to the royal city in disgrace. Nzinga said nothing for a long time. Then, with eyes that held the fire of his father, he rose and said only this: "It is time." He gathered his few loyal warriors, hunters, freed servants, and exiled soldiers who had pledged their lives to the crown. With no banners, no royal trumpets, and no golden armor, they began a journey through the kingdom, not to reclaim the palace, but to awaken the people. Their first mission was quiet. They freed a village forced to give up its children for labor. Then another, where women were made to work the king's fields without pay. They left behind not just freedom, but symbols, the carved pendant of the old king, the royal drum patterns of Congo, and above all, stories. The stories spread faster than fire. In the markets of the East, people whispered, "He wears his father's eyes." In the fishing towns along the coast, they said, "He fights with the strength of a lion." And in the mountains, old warriors sharpened their spears once more, saying only, "The prince has returned." But not all welcomed the news. Back in the capital, the traitorous advisor, who now called himself the Regent of Congo, heard the whispers with growing fear. He remembered the boy. He remembered the king's defiance, the night he declared, "This child will be my heir." And so the regent sent out riders to crush the rebellion. Gold was offered for the prince's head. Spies were planted in every market. Villages were threatened. "Speak his name and you will burn." But Nzinga did not stop. With each battle, more people joined his cause. Blacksmiths, drummers, farmers, and warriors, not for riches, not for power, but because they remembered the kingdom before the darkness, and they believed in what it could become again. One night, Nzinga stood atop a hill overlooking a valley where 3 villages had gathered, people of all ages waiting in silence to hear his voice. He did not speak of revenge. He did not promise gold. He raised his father's pendant to the sky and simply said, "I am not here to rule. I am here to restore. Not just the throne, but the heart of Congo." That night they called him something new, not prince, not rebel, but king. But the crown was not yet his. The regent would not fall without a fight, and before Nzinga could take back what was stolen, he would have to survive betrayal from within. Join us tomorrow for episode 4, The Burning Crown. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Afro Tales TV.